Most people are bad at telling stories. Me, on the other hand, I would say that I am awesome. Here's the reason. I was hanging out with my friends one time. We were all hanging out around the campfire telling spooky, scary stories. Their stories were okay, but here's the problem. Their stories, they were missing an element. And I am going to fix that. I'm going to combine the best stories with that missing element, that element of surprise, the element of not knowing when something's going to happen. So that's why I am going to tell you all a story. For your information, this is not a real story. This is just some bullshit I came up with on the spot. Once in a faraway place, not too far though, there was a man named Dave. Dave was your average American. He had a full-on beard. Dave had a truck. He loved country music. He had a wife and 3 kids. One midnight, Dave goes out to his truck to listen to country music. Now, Dave doesn't drive his truck. He knows how, but he bought the truck to listen to the country music because he loves it so much. He doesn't drive the truck. So Dave, he goes slowly to his truck. It's midnight. It's pitch black out here. But Dave decides he really wants to listen to country music. He wants to listen to all the good country music, pop, singers, whatever the fuck. But here's the thing. Upon slowly approaching his truck, he opens the door. Upon seeing his coworkers inside the office, he greets them, each individual one. There's about 30 of them. He's friends with all of them, so it's fine. But Dave realizes, oh shit, I'm not wearing my suit. He needs a suit. This job is important to him. So Dave goes to the changing room. He's like, okay, I need this costume. I need to impress the kids. This is perfect. This is going to work. He exits and he screams out, "Happy birthday!" Because it's a child's birthday party, obviously. So upon screaming happy birthday, all the kids, they cheer. Oh my god! Because Dave is dressed up as a clown to, excite the kids. All kids like clowns, except for the kids that are terrified of clowns. Anyway, upon finding out that Dave is a clown, he screams, "Oh my god! I am dressed up as a clown!" Dave doesn't know what to do. He's freaking out. All these thoughts are running into his mind. Dave thinks he's going insane. And then, here's the important part, right? You need to pay attention to this. Pay attention. Dave goes home to his boyfriend. And upon doing so, he greets his dog and he sits down on the couch. Upon pressing the button, he opens up Call of Duty. Dave loves Call of Duty. Dave is your average suburban guy. He's overweight. It's America. He loves McDonald's. Now, Dave is sitting here and he's like, what would make this day even better? Oh yeah, beer. Now, Dave is 30 years old, so he can afford beer, and he can legally purchase that. So Dave takes his sedan, it's a BMW, over to the nearest store. He purchases his alcohol, and he goes back. Upon walking home, from school, of course, Dave's mother scolds him. Why? Because Dave forgot his homework. He can't do that. He's in the 4th grade. This matters because all the colleges look at 4th grade. Dave wants to get into Harvard, and Dave can't get into Harvard if he fails his math test. So what Dave does is he's like, shit, I can't have my mother seeing this. He scurries along in his room. He steals his sister's homework. Oh, scary. He takes his sister's homework. He's like, here, Mom, I did my homework. See? It's all there. Dave forgot one thing. At the top right of the page, he forgot to put his name. So, his mom immediately knew this. His mom sends him off to the Sahara Desert. He says, you find your real homework, and once you do, you can come back and be a normal person like the rest of the family. Even the dog is better than you. So Dave goes outside to take his dog for a walk. But here's the thing. His dog, it collapses. Dave is terrified. He doesn't know what to do. What do I do with my dog? Somebody help me with my dog. It's dying. In reality, Dave's dog is not dying. What is actually happening is that Dave's dog is giving birth. Dave has to do something about this. So he picks up the dog and he runs to the nearest police station because that's the closest thing of authority to Dave. He takes the dog to the police station. He's like, please, Mr. Fireman, take care of my cat for me. It's dying. So Mr. Fireman takes the cat, places it on the operating table, and gets to work. Luckily, Dave's father survives. There's something wrong, though. There's something really really wrong. Like, really wrong to the point where Dave is quaking in his boots. He's sent to the waiting room. He doesn't know what to do. But then they call him in. Dave! It's time for breakfast! Dave slowly creeps down the stairs. Slowly, each and every step. But Dave is missing one important factor. And that important factor would change his life forever. Dave can't mess this up. Because if he does, it could ruin the entire state of anything he's going to do in his life. So Dave has to be careful. But here's the problem with Dave. He's an idiot! Dave doesn't know what to do. He's a fucking idiot. How is Dave gonna do anything in his life if he can't even figure out the basic quadratic formula? It's so obvious. How does nobody know this? Anyway, Dave, I'm pissed off at Dave. You want to know why? Me and Dave used to go to high school. Me and Dave used to go to high school. We used to fuck around, right? Dave's an asshole. He's an idiot. No one cares about him. So Dave walks downstairs. He eats his pancakes, right? Dave loves pancakes. It's his favorite breakfast food. Dave is also a picky eater. He eats nothing but pancakes all day. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with Dave. Sorry. Let me just give me a second. I need to calm down. Dave is pissing me off. Okay. Here's the problem. Dave, being an idiot, he needs to do something about this. Superman is coming in 5 minutes. How is Dave going to stop this from happening? So what Dave does, he's like, I have an idea. And all of Dave's ideas, for your information, are stupid. So Dave, he thinks of an idea. He's like, I have an idea. I'm going to stop the world from Batman. So what he does, he travels to Metropolis. And he says, I need to find the Flash really fast before he ends the world. Because all superheroes in Dave's world are, like, just incredibly dumb. But then, he walks inside the office building. And then he turns on the radio. He starts listening to country music. It's midnight. Dave is just chilling. He hears the crickets outside. He's listening to his country music. But then, he looks out the window. He hears his wife calling out to him. Dave! Dave, get your ass in here! What are you doing? So Dave exits his truck and goes back inside. And then he fucking dies.